What's up guys, Mejia here, coming at you with a new video. Now we're going to be touching up on some of the updates that actually happened. Now, everyone knows about the Symmetra one. I actually made a video on it, and if you haven't checked it out, it was actually a pretty good discussion video. I really suggest you do so. Soldier received a buff, and Pharah, I guess you can say, also received a buff. It's not in the way that you would expect. No power damage, well, no damage boosts, no health boosts, nothing of the sorts. You see, what had happened was, apparently, she can now fly forever. Now, what do you mean by forever? What I mean is that particular button down there, that ability, up, and her ability to maintain her fuel aspiration apparently is well enough to where, let's see. Yep, that's basically the best way I was able to show you. I just got to show you in general, but she basically can never stop flying. However, her problems still persist. She can easily be shot out of the sky by McCree, Hanzo, Widowmaker, Mei, basically any of those sharpshooter types. Soldier, and with his buff now, forget it. So in a way, the negatives have actually gotten worse, because if you can stay in the air longer, which, let's be honest, a lot of people are going to try to take advantage of that now, the chances of you getting shot out of the sky are also higher. And that's not fun. That can ruin your day. So the whole idea behind her buff is, with how fast her recovery process is as far as her fuel is, if you manage it correctly, you will never hit the ground again. You're basically the master of the game, the floor is hot lava. But in just that instance, I did mention before, you are so susceptible to getting shot out of the sky, especially by people who know how to aim. So it's a buff, but the drawback is so big that the buff is kind of not really there. You don't want to be in the air for too long, especially if you know they've got a Hanzo, which I do now, or a Widowmaker, any other sharpshooter type hero that can shoot you out of the sky. Now, of course, it does have its benefits. You can get around certain obstacles without them even having a clue, or even thinking that you would. You jump into the air. I'll be honest, with the way I think, I would expect them to come down to the ground at a certain time. But with her new buff, you'll be able to stay up in the air longer. Now, I will say, Pharah was one of the first heroes I played when I first played Overwatch. The reason why I stopped playing was for that exact reason. She was just too easy to take out from the sky. And they've got a Widowmaker too, which makes this kind of gameplay a lot more dangerous for me, because me just sitting in the air, for them, there's not really any obstacles. There's no building I can hide behind in most cases. In this case, yes, I can drop and I'll be behind a wall. But let's say, for example, if I was here, right on top of the payload, I have nothing. So if I'm taking this diva on right now, who's to say that that Widowmaker isn't really locking onto me right now? Which she probably is. There you go. She's in there. Can't say that she was looking at me, but she could have easily taken me out of the sky. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? I seriously feel like I'm forgetting something. I know I mentioned something and I was supposed to explain it, and now I just get... Oh. Okay, so I was talking about the Pharmacy duo. Now, not Pharmercy, Pharmacy. But basically, you take the names of the two heroes, Pharah and Mercy, cut them both in half and put them together, you get Pharmacy. Now, the whole idea by that is, if you play Mercy, or you've played against Mercy, or let's say you're new to the game and you have no idea, she has this hovering ability, so she basically free falls at a much slower pace, so she can hover, or descend slowly. Whatever word you want to use, basically she falls slowly. But she can fly to a player at a designated time. So let's say if I'm here and I jump and I stay in the air, constantly flying, she can jump up to me, heal me, or give me damage boost and constantly hover while I'm in the air. And if I have this constant flight path going on, the Pharmacy duo will be in the sky forever until she or I, in this case she as well, will get shot down. Now we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. I don't have a Mercy with me, but I'm going to try to make my engagements mostly from a higher elevation. I'm going to try to stay away from being on the ground for too long. Okay, so here are the big problems. With Symmetra, she's got her turrets in random spots, so she can do some damage. Widowmaker, like I said before, can shoot me out of the sky easily, especially if this person knows what they're doing. We've got Soldier, who can also shoot me out of the sky, and then if he times his Helix rockets as well, I'm finished. Harambe's got his abilities and his Tesla cannon that can just lock on to any nearby enemy, so if he even gets close, he will do damage. You've got Diva, who could fly at me and knock me down, I'm basically not safe from any one of these. Okay, now they have a Torbjorn. Let's put that scenario in. Turrets. Turrets everywhere. So this isn't going to be an easy match. I'm trying to stay in the air as long as I can, just so I can try to prove this point of never touching the ground. And also because I want to be the master of the floor is hot lava. Because that whole concept was originally given to Lucio with his wall riding. But now since you never touched the ground with Pharah, or at least if you moderate your fuel correctly like I'm doing now, you will never touch the ground because you could see I'm just hitting over half of my fuel left and now I'm ready to do that boost again. This is actually kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie, but ooh, I can't really engage anyone in that tunnel. I mean I could, but oh shit, nope, I'm hitting the ground here. I fucked that up big time. Where? No one's moving the payload. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at this. I just respawned. Now I'm gonna try to fly all the way to where the payload is. The fuel consumption and all that stuff, like, technically I shouldn't be able to even make it there. Like, that's honestly the truth.
Got you in my sights.
Now I gotta time this low flight properly. Oh. Alright, so yeah, it's doable, but it's not easy, and especially since there's a soldier there, there's a bastion, who I can take out from the sky, because I'm in the trees, he can't see me. They're in the trees, man. That's another problem, he's got his turrets out. Oh! Did I get him? Did I get him? Did I get him? No. I'm terrible. Let me see if I can get that turret. Oh, that turret's gonna get me. Oh, the soldier will get me. All the problems. Doesn't help that he got his buff too. Yeah! Well, unfortunately I'm on a time crunch right now and just too many people are getting to Pharah before I can, so... Little sombra. I'm most likely going to be wrapping it up here. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, I greatly appreciate it, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like, and if you loved it, consider subscribing. I'm going to be having more videos coming out, and especially since the holiday season's coming up, I'm definitely going to have a lot more free time in being able to do so. So I'll be more than able to get you the content that I want to put out. That was a mouthful. I really don't know why I had to extend it that long. Also, leave your thoughts below. What do you think of this whole Pharah buff? Do you think it's really going to make a difference? Do you think it's just going to make the problem that she has of being able to get shot out of the sky even worse? Do you think it's irrelevant? Because not many people play Pharah. I mean, this person's playing Pharah, but level 24. It's safe to assume that this person doesn't really know what's going on. They're new. Quick wrap up. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, as always. And I'll see you next time.